we're back again. And this time, Sid is still the party leader, but instead of, you know, going back to Fort Condor, because I just like doing the minigame, we have a reason to go back to Fort Condor this time. We have to go back. All those times have been practice for the real thing. So at this point, if you've never done Fort Condor, this is going to be like, whoa, what do I do? Although there is an easy way out. Just lose. You lose, you have to get out and fight, but you don't get the sweet rewards. So obviously, we can't do that. So, I'm Dr. Professor Cheeseburger, and we're gonna get into it. Alright, so first of all, let's head on over to Condor. Fort Condor, that is. Where is it? Oh, look at that. That crater's new. But we'll do more with that in a little while. Cinder Run's funny. Alright. So Fort Condor is our next bit of Huge Materia. So let's get up here. And climb these ridiculous amount of ladders. We're just going to go straight for it. This time, however, is a little bit different. We'll see why in a few minutes. Oh, let's make sure. 37. We should probably just in case, because there are 50 enemies. I think this is the only one with 50 enemies. There might be like one or two others, but this is it. This is Shinra going all in to take the Huge Materia, which I think is the real reason why we are doing this. I just want to show you guys that it's ridiculous that one of the better items in the game, the Mega Elixir, is only worth 1 gil. Ridiculous. So we can sell stuff that we have multiples of. Let's sell like a couple of... we don't need any silver armlets, really. Carbon bangle, let's get rid of that. The weapons I'm going to keep for now. I'm not going to sell that. Ending coat, we'll keep that. I'm going to sell that because I don't ever really use the wizard bracelets. Alright, so that gives us over 40,000. 46. That gives us almost close to 50, but not really. Either way, 46,000 is a pretty good amount of gil to have going into this, just in case things go crazy. If we lose here, it's over. Before, they were just sending forces to take them down. Alright, we're ready. More than ever before. So, all the gil you have ever given them is given back to you. I just remembered that. So look, that's how much gil they had left. Which is just, it's good, especially if you've been investing in them. You know? Alright, let's just do 4 fighters. I'll show you guys. This is all the stuff. It's a fire catapult. It's a little bit stronger. A little bit further away. And you got your tri-stoner, just, you know. Then you've got your worker. I've never actually set a bomb, but I'm guessing it's like a claymore or something like that-ish, and enemy passes by it, they get blown up. Repairer's your healer. And then you've got your ones that are good against certain enemies, but weak against others. And then you've just got your fighters that are good. So, glad we got that explanation done on the last battle. Alright. Down we go. Straight on through. See that little beastie there? We're going to get him. Alright, everybody's in motion. The one enemy, if we can stop him here, I think this should... I don't know why this one would be any different other than the fact that we're going to have a lot more enemies. Oh, we've got 3 now. Let's go ahead and send a defender down. Even though he's really, really slow. I don't actually know why I did that. Whatever. Oh, yeah, let me speed up the battle just a little bit. It's not a lot of speed, but hey, this can take a while. Oh, wow, they're pouring in now. We're going to have him move down there, so if something hits him... If something hits this guy, at least they'll be stopped. Come on, get down there. Get in there. Get in there. Come on, guys. No screwing around. Are you screwing around? You're screwing around. He's not screwing around, but he's... Yeah. We just got to keep him going. Keep him moving. No matter what we do, we just got to keep going, everybody. Hey, there's the guy right there. Right next to you. Just attack him. All right, everybody get down there. All right. Moving on in. Moving on in. We got him down to 2. Come on, everybody, keep going. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. I think our defender is not attacking over here. There we go. Yep, keep it moving. Is there only 2 over there? Alright, we've got 5 guys right there. Hey, we did it. Halted. Alright. I doubt the Shinra will attack now. That's right. Oh, and here we go. Oh man, what's happening? The Condor egg is hatching. All right. But it killed Mama Bird. It would seem. Yep. The Condor, the egg. It hatched. This is why. Look at that. We got the Phoenix Materia. Phoenix Materia is one of the most useful summon materials. And there goes the baby Condor. Why is it the most useful? So, let's take a look at this real quick. So, it summons Phoenix. It's fire. Great. But Phoenix Materia is best because you can get a materia called Final Attack. Pair it with this, and Final Attack is basically like, hey, I'm going to use this before I die. You use Phoenix. Phoenix revives your characters. So you use Final Attack Phoenix. That's pretty useful. So let's get this on somebody. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do that for now, which really eats up some of his HP, but that's okay. Again, we're just going until some summons are done. All right. right, so oh yeah, what'd you forget? Oh yeah, I forgot we have to talk to this guy. How to have that materia. We were protecting the Condor. Good for you. Hey, Condor's still alive. Everybody's still alive. Shinra's gone. All right, so you mean Cloud. All right, so we got the 2 huge materias. There's only one left that we know of. And that one is in Junon. But we're going to go visit Cloud. Because, you know, we've done a lot. This probably didn't happen in one day. This probably happened in a few days. So let's go see our old buddy Cloud and see if there's any progress. But I think Sid knows there's not really any progress. He's probably just going to take a really long time to recover. So he's like, well, let's go see Tifa. Tifa's the one we got to worry about. That really didn't take us long either. Let's go back to save 4. All right, because oh yeah, these guys. These guys are a little bit stronger than most enemies because we're way down here. Come on, Red. Either he had low HP and I forgot about it, or those guys have been really hitting him hard. Both. All right. So we'll get Sid on his limit break again. I think we all know that Tifa would overwork herself. Like, if this were reality, just based on her personality, she would probably just never rest. And, you know, it's good to take care of people when they're sick. It really is. But, you know, don't neglect your own health. Sometimes you got to take a break and just say, I need to rest. That doesn't mean you're ignoring them. That doesn't mean you don't like them. That just means you just need a break. I understand it. Jeez. She is going to get sick. Hey, a little rest. I mean, what's the point of taking care of somebody if it kills you? That's not good. If I were if I were in Cloud's shape, like Cloud's condition, I wouldn't want Tifa to rest on me hand and foot. I would want her to get some rest. Unchanged. Yep. So it's basically just time. Well, obviously he's gonna. Oh, what's this? Oh, he spoke. Who's coming, Cloud? It's what? Lifestream is gushing up. He's not even out. What's going on? All right, we got to be careful. But what is it? That's weapon. That's one of the weapons. This is ultimate weapon. Not the hardest, but one of the most frustrating weapons. Why? Well, we're going to find out pretty quick. Not pretty quick, but we're going to find out. Oh, yeah, he's actually really, really strong. So at this point, you just got to hit him with anything you've got and keep your health up because he's pretty strong. I mean, look at that. Holy cow. Just wiped out Red. Oh. And he just wiped out Yuffie. Oh my gosh, I might not survive this. Or I'm gonna survive it. This is why he's the most frustrating enemy. Ultimate weapon doesn't let you just kill him. See, look, we gained nothing from that fight except a beating. But the fight's over. Yeah, he's trying to escape. Ultimate weapon is most frustrating because now we've unlocked the ability to fight him. The problem is he does that every single time. So you basically have to fight him. He will just fly around the world. Red, no. We're really lucky he flew away. He's going to fly around and try to destroy cities. He's just going to hover over them. And that's when we can fight him. But he's really hard to find because he just kind of randomly goes around the world. If you've ever played any of the other ones, he's basically Death Gaze. Any of the other Final Fantasies. And you have to fight him a lot. Like a good number of times you have to find him, get him to hover over a city, fight him, and then find him again. And then eventually he will go to one specific spot, you fight him there, you finally beat him. But man, is he just frustrating to get to that point. No, Sid, the live stream is not back to normal. Something way bigger than that last one is on its way. You're right. Yep. So, Lifestream is gushing up. Yeah, we should, I guess. Doctor and nurse are gonna run. Yep. We gotta get out of here. Tifa, come on. We're leaving now, Cloud. Come on. Oh, there goes the clinic. There goes the space behind us. There goes us. Cloud's wide-eyed stare. So Tifa and Cloud just fell into the live stream. That's fun. All right. So what is going to happen to us here in the live stream? Actually, quite a bit. This is a good thing, though. This is the weirdest sound in this game. I hate it. I hate this sound. It's so weird. But anyway, Tifa's still in the live stream. So what's going to happen? Everything is dark. Cloud is nowhere to be found. She's hearing things. Nothing about what, Tifa? You like anything like what, Tifa? Hmm. Oh, poor Tifa. How terrifying would that be? You just fell into the earth and then you start hearing this voice calling out to you and saying things. Okay, so where are we? We have to get Cloud back together. What is this? Let's let Tifa explain a little bit. Your subconscious. I don't know how she figured that out so quick. So right now, Cloud is trying to figure out what happened. So we have, what if that memory was lied? That's not where we start, though. Let's talk to this guy. All right, so we're going to start with this Cloud. We have to piece back together what happened to Cloud. He thinks all he is a created, like a failed experiment, that he was created 5 years ago by Hojo. But that goes against his some of his memories, and he has the memory of him being at the Nibelheim incident before that. So what's happening? That's how it all started. All right, so we're starting at memory 5 years ago. So up there is Cloud. These are all just images of him, I guess. But we're going to face some harsh truths now, or at least Cloud is. Cloud has to figure out what happened, and Tifa's going to help him. Here's the well. Gramps is in. Guess nobody else has a car besides that truck. Okay, so she is saying, like, hey, this is a good start. Everything's how I remember it. If he was created after the place burned down, after Sephiroth went crazy and Cloud killed him, how is it that Cloud has all these memories of it before? A young and vibrant soldier. There's Sephiroth. All right. How does it feel? So this is the great Sephiroth. It's true. I will say in the remake and even in Crisis Core, they did a really good job of giving that sense about him of foreboding. No. No what? What's happening? So that's why Tifa has been acting so weird about it. She doesn't remember Cloud ever being there. Sephiroth and another person. The guy with the black hair. So, now we know the truth. Cloud was not there. Or do we know the truth? Alright. So now, let's go back to the promise. Gosh, I'm so excited to see what they do with this part. I'll kind of explain what happens after all this. Like, what's really going on here, because some of it might be a little confusing. But, yeah, from the beginning. So Cloud's trying to remember all kinds of things. He's just trying to prove that he was there. And cute. Sephiroth once said what? Yep. But you don't believe in yourself. These memories aren't enough. Okay, so he's talked about this, so Cloud has remembered it, right? Right? Well, now we got to go further back. That's true. Ooh. Some of the dialogue isn't in there. That is, I don't know. I don't know. Why indeed? Oh, I've never really thought this through, but I feel like the text up at the top is the real Cloud answering it, and then that Cloud down there voicing it. You know who? Cloud's just like, who else could it be? Oh, now it's Little Cloud. Shit's having a hard time. Why? Oh. Alright, what do we got? Sealed up secret wish. Tender memories no one can ever know. Alright, let's see. I think he'll just say the same thing. I don't think there's anything around here to explore. We can just go talk to the other clouds, but that's it. So this is a memory we haven't seen. Where are we? We're back in Tifa's room. My room? She doesn't know what's happening. Hey, look. It's that punk Cloud. So, yeah, they're neighbors. I don't know if I made that clear, but yeah. They were never actually that close. And look, there's Cloud. Yep. Thought they were all stupid. What? Every little stupid thing. Yep, that's how you impress a girl. You tell her all the things she used to laugh at as a kid were stupid. Way to admit it, Cloud. Wow, he just keeps calling them out like they're stupid, they're immature. What's going on over there? Prejudiced and weak. Wow. Tifa thought they were closer, but Cloud is saying, no, we weren't, but I liked you. There you go. You're starting to admit it. And that's probably what happened is, oh, this guy likes me. He admitted it, basically. He almost admitted it. Showed me that he thinks I'm important to him and then left. And now, How indeed. Oh, man. Thanks, Tifa. He'll probably be so happy. That was the day Tifa's mother died. Yep. No one crosses that mountain alive. So she basically thinks that her mom she didn't know. She thinks her mom crossed over the mountain and that she can follow her. And the kids are like, well, okay. Tifa doesn't care. She's just going because she wants to see her mom. Except that kid who is scared and running home. Which is probably fine because that's probably the kid who's going to go tell everybody, hey, this is what Tifa's doing. And there's Cloud. Chasing after her. He's probably scared of the mountain too, but he's like, nah, I ain't doing this. And then there's these two boys. They got pretty far, but then they left. Yeah. Wow. So basically, yeah. Cloud got blamed for it. Tifa got seriously hurt. Oh, wow. That's why he wanted to join Soldier, to get strong. I mean, it's understandable. You know, if you blame yourself for the injury of somebody you really care about, then, I mean, it's only natural to want to do something to be better, I guess. I mean, it wasn't even like, what am I trying to say here? It's shoot, I'm sorry. I had a thought and I lost it. That's it. You couldn't have been. So, we know Cloud is real. But now, we have to figure out exactly what happened. We have to figure out what happened in Nibelheim. Because that's where everything seems to be going awry. Alright, so what's going on? Where are we going? The reactor. Alright, he's starting. He's starting to get back. We know he's not fake. And we know that happened. Sephiroth almost killed Tifa. Man, she got into a coma for 7 days, and then she got slashed by Sephiroth pretty bad. Hey, it's Cloud. But it's not. So who's this guy? Zack. Gosh. Zack sees Sephiroth and he's just like, nope, I'm gonna get him. He didn't know what's happening. That's right, it was Zack. Where were you, Cloud? Did you see it all? Yeah, of course he did. Cloud saw everything. Who was he? Where was he? Oh, man. I'm going to make a point here in a minute. I'm going to point out something really cool that I heard of a long time ago, or somewhat recently. Cloud? Yep. There it is. Cloud was the only surviving soldier. There were two of them. One of them died. Yeah, I remember. So it was you who wouldn't let me into the reactor. Oh, man. Now we know, guys. Now we know. This is him. He never made it as a soldier. But he never did. The person with all that energy, that was Zack. When he took off his mask, he couldn't do it in front of Tifa and everybody at Nibelheim, so he covered himself up out of shame. But everything else happened. Do you guys remember in the flashback when we looked at Cloud's materia? Like, Sephiroth had all this powerful materia, but Cloud had preemptive materia. How did he sneak up on Sephiroth? He had preemptive materia. It allows you to sneak up on them. This is it. She remembers. So what happened? This can't be the end of the story. It's not. Sephiroth is still alive. Just like you. Sephiroth and Cloud didn't really get to know each other very well, but kind of. Why was Genova's head missing at the Shinra building? Because of this right here. Because Sephiroth cut off Genova's head. I'm not 100% sure why, but he did. And then Zack gives us the mission. Kill him. Oh, and he stabbed Cloud. Lifts him up. But Cloud says, "Not today." Sephiroth is this crazy powerful super soldier, and Cloud has nothing at this point. And then look. He just picks Sephiroth up with his sword and just throws him. Dead. I mean, at this point, Sephiroth wasn't really strong. Like, he was really weak because Cloud stabbed him. And I'm sure he was tired from his fight with Zack, so all of that really helped Cloud. But man. Until we meet again. So we did it. We figured it all out. So we have pieced Cloud back together. But there's one more piece of the puzzle that we're going to go see at some point. I don't know if it's available yet, but we're going to go and watch it in a soon video. Probably not this one. Yeah, not this one. But we'll go see it, and it'll add a little bit more of the story of what happened with Cloud and Zack, and will help us understand what's going on with everything. But for now, it's looking like Cloud's back. There he is. He's back. She was so worried about him. The first thing after she realizes, oh, it's Cloud. You're all right. Yup. You stupid jerk. And of course, he gets an immediate headache. Like, Their voice? Who? Back to everyone. It's time to get out of here. Let's go. We just float on up to the surface. We could have done it any time, but hey, we figured out who Cloud is. We got him squared away. And look, everybody found him. Everybody's there. Yeah. Cloud's just kind of laying there. Yeah, don't worry about it. The real Cloud. He found himself. I like that. Tifa's a tough one. And she's going to rest a little bit more. Yes, she was tired. Falling into the Lifestream will take it out of you. So now Cloud's got to explain himself to everybody. So the last thing they saw him do when he was coherent was sorry, 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 sorry. And now he's apologizing again. He never was in Soldier. So pretty strong for an illusion. Yeah, so Hojo basically tried to clone Sephiroth, and that was Cloud. But it didn't work out right away. A little bit different, though, because instead of Genova cells, he had Sephiroth cells. That's true. Quite a potent combination, I guess. He's Cloud. But hey, we got him. Wow. He's blaming himself, but he's at least taking responsibility for it. What did he mean? How do you not understand, Red? There ain't no getting off of this train. I feel like in the original, like not the Steam version, but the original, one of them says they mistranslated it. So instead of everybody saying there ain't no getting off of this train, one of them said this train makes no stops, and it was just like a weird thing. I'm pretty sure. But then they probably went through and refixed a few things. Oh yeah, we gotta try to leave. Aw, look at that. So, let's form up our party of... Yeah, let's take some dead people. Let's take Red and Sid. That makes sense. Oh man, what do we got here first? Junon has an underwater reactor. So we're gonna go collect the last huge materia from the underwater reactor in Junon. Remember that hallway where we set off that alarm? That's our next destination. But first, let's go ahead and revive everybody. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and save, because saving is important. We'll save here. Yeah, Cloud back in the game. All right. So with that, bit of a long one, but a lot of good stuff in this video. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.